Rolling down the boulevard, sun hitting my shades. Riding low and slow, this vibe never fades. Palm trees dancing in the hazy sunlight glow. West Coast rhythm, let the good times flow. Cruising, grooving, feel that funky breeze. Talk.
Hello, guys. I'm with Blake Solid.
How you guys doing?
At a young age, how did you get started and get into basketball?
I think for me, it was really just playing outside with my dad. Like that was the way my family connected. I used to play outside with my mom, my dad, even my sisters would come out there. So I think that was really what got me into it, playing horse outside with my dad, but also just play with my friends. I would go outside, play in the street, and so that's really how I got into it. Yeah.
Second question: what are the practices like and some of the warm-ups that you prepare for the game?
Yeah, so I would say at Auburn, we kind of set it up to where we make the practices harder than the game. So when we get to the game, it's really nothing new that we haven't seen. We're going harder on each other in practice, and sometimes it gets intense when you're beating up on each other for 5 months before the season starts. Sometimes you're getting annoyed with each other, but that's what makes us do well in the games is that we've seen what's going to happen in the games before. We've been prepared for the adversity, and then the warm ups is just kind of getting your mind right for the game. You're taking shots that you think you'll take in the game, and sometimes I'm messing around out there with some of my friends, but just like to keep it loose and get ready for the game.
Third question: what is the environment like at a home and away game, and how do you keep your focus?
Man, playing at Neville is like nothing you've ever done before. It's one in a lifetime opportunity. It's a great experience. The jungle is, I think, the best home advantage in college basketball because they bring the energy every night, whether we're up or down. And then away, playing away is super fun because no one there likes you, no one there wants you to win, and it's super fun because everyone there's yelling at you. But I think that we're just out there to play the basketball game. That doesn't really affect most of us because we know that we're just there to play the game. And sometimes in practice we'll pump crowd noise in, and so we're ready for it. We've seen it before, so it is fun to play away games.
Fifth, fourth question: was there someone that you looked up to played basketball?
Yeah, I watched a ton of basketball growing up, but really it would probably just be my dad. He really got me into basketball. There was a coach that I worked out with went all through middle school, and I would say I probably looked up to him playing basketball. He played professional overseas, and so that was a big role model for me. But definitely my dad would be up there because he played in high school and he really taught me what I know. So I got to give the credit to him.
Fifth question: what was your favorite game that you went to last year and why?
I would say my favorite away game was definitely Florida because we were going in there. They beat us last year in the Final Four, but we went there this year and we beat them. They had a good team, and that was awesome. And then favorite home game was probably Arkansas at home because that was one of the games I got to match up with a really good player, and I played well. The crowd was awesome that game, and so it was super fun to be in that environment.
Last question: for someone that wants to get into college basketball and compete at the highest level, what does the preparation for D1 college basketball?
It's definitely a process. I would say it's been something that I've wanted to do since probably my freshman year of high school, and so I remember that it would be lots of early mornings and late nights, but it's really just if you know you can do it, you're gonna work to get there. And so even when you get here, it doesn't change. It's an everyday job. You're working out every day, and that's awesome. But you also do have to remember your body needs rest, and so I think it's being smart, but also working hard. Like it's gonna be something that you got to work at every day, and it's gonna be challenging, but it is rewarding when you get the platform to do what you want to do.
Thank you,
Thank
and
you.
see you on the next podcast. And this is BC Talk Sports, and I'm your host, BC, and I'm with Blake Masalit. Peace out.